tonight to the closure of two major restaurant chains. It has the Coastal Bend buzzing tonight, with many asking why.
Yeah, those chains, just a couple of the many restaurants that closed their doors, including some local mom and pop eateries known to the Coastal Bend. Tonight, our Faith Colbert joins us live in the studio with what restaurant experts want customers to know about the trend. Faith?
Good evening, Mike and Leslie. While restaurant closures may seem from a distance to be a rapid trend here in the Coastal Bend, that is not the whole story to this puzzle. Tonight, I spoke with various restaurant industry experts about the past, present, and future to come in this business.
Kicking off the new year with a major chain restaurant closure may not be an ideal New Year's resolution. But according to Kelsey Erickson Struford, the Chief of Public Affairs at the Texas Restaurant Association, this is not an uncommon thing to see this time of year.
We finally got over that holiday season, which is such a critical time. Sometimes that really sustains restaurants and keeps them going at least through the end of the year. And then January comes and they have to really take a sober look at things and decide what's best for, for their business, for their families. So it's natural to see some churn right now.
While this may be natural to see this time of year, the bigger question is, why are we seeing even the larger food chains going through such hardships?
There's always these sort of hyper-local factors that impact the restaurant industry because our industry is so community-based, so local in nature. Even when you're talking about a global chain, right, its location in a community is going to have very hyper-local impacts. And that's just the nature of the business.
She also mentioned additional factors to take into consideration about recent restaurant closures.
Food costs are still up over 20 to 25% compared to pre-pandemic levels. Wages are up about 30% compared to 2019. And even with those higher wages, it's still a real challenge to find enough workers to meet the consumer demands.
Kelsey walked me through a look of the number of establishment growth here in Corpus Christi that dates back from 2012 up until 2022. We see the number of establishments in private food services have jumped from 836 in 2012 to 986 in 2022.
Overall, the Corpus Bend restaurant economy has grown significantly in recent years. Now it's sort of plateauing in terms of the net number. And I think what we'll see next year is we'll get back to some slow but steady growth, which is exciting as we look ahead.
President of the Coastal Bend chapter of the Texas Restaurant Association and restaurant owner May Mendoza says restaurant owners in our area are banding together to survive the hard times.
We have noticed that there have been some challenges, but we've been working through it and we've been supporting each other and giving each other ideas.
Some other ideas to continue the growth of our local restaurant industry is to eat local when you can, to help our mom and pop shops out the best way the Coastal Bend can do.